the Arsenal game, the side were 4-1 down at half-time, and it was looking like Arsenal could score more. Did you feel the scoreline could become slightly embarrassing?
But you always worry that a team of that quality, can turn it into a 6 and 7-0 scoreline. But the ironic thing was, I thought we'd actually had probably the 3 best chances. Their keepers made 3 fantastic saves prior to their goals, and all of their goals, were, I thought, fabulous goals, great strikes, and unbelievable movement. And it was a pleasure to watch Arsenal play like that. But I thought our boys in particular stuck at it really well. And to get back to 4-3 and make it a really exciting game was a great credit to the players after only 3 training sessions.
Okay, how pleased were you with the new signings and trialists?
Well, obviously, massive blow with regards to Jamie Taylor, only lasting 7 minutes. He's come down awkwardly on his ankle, so he's going to be out, we think, for a couple of weeks with ankle ligament problem. So that was a shame. But I thought everybody did well. Rather than just talk about the new signings, I thought everyone at 18, 19 that took part, I didn't think there was a weak person, amongst them, and that includes the younger boys that we had. It was a really pleasing night.
Okay, there's a big game coming up against Chelsea. How many people do you think will watch the game, and do you think you can beat Chelsea?
Well, I think pre-season for us is just about really getting fit and getting some team shape. Whether you win or lose is not massively important, but what the biggest thing is that the club have done an enormous amount of work promotional wise to get people through the gate, and to get 2,100 here for the Arsenal game, 750 here today. You've got to be hoping for the Chelsea game that we could be reaching 2,500 to 3,000, which is an incredible achievement from everyone. So yeah, that would be magnificent, and it gives us, financially, it's a massive boost to the football club.
How much do you think the Arsenal game on the Friday night affected the performance on Saturday against Fulham?
Well, it wasn't our performance. I think both teams were playing in 32 degrees heat, and it was difficult to stand there and watch it, let alone try and play football. It was a very difficult game for the lads to play in. It was much slower pace than the Arsenal game. I still felt we created 3 or 4 good opportunities. I mean, what I was really happy with is the move that Jamie Slabber led to his headed goal. Great save from the keeper. And that's really Jamie Slabber all over. If we get the ball in the box in good areas, he's going to score goals this year.
Okay, can you update us on the injuries of Jamie Taylor and Marvin Williams today?
Well, Jamie I've just mentioned. He's going to be out for probably 2 weeks. He's got a lot of bruising and quite a swollen ankle, but it's not, it's not disastrous. Marvin felt his Achilles go very tight, and then it just felt as though it got too sore. So probably Marvin's going to be out now for a couple of weeks. And Dean Sinclair at the moment has also got a sore Achilles, and he just felt also his calf just start to niggle. So 2 or 3 injuries which we could definitely do without. It's another reason why the 3 or 4 lads that have come in last week and trained with us, it's good to keep them around next week. Moses Sawabi, Ben Kajoni, and Kama, the centre half. It's important that we have got some numbers.
Okay, who do you think was the best player in these 2 matches?
The best player. That's a good question. I thought against Arsenal, I was just so happy with the overall team performance. Really pleased with the younger boys in the second half as well. I've got to be honest, Johnnie, I didn't really look at who did and didn't do well, because I thought in the main everyone's done well.
Okay, finally, last season it was a really long time until the side picked up a win. What steps are you taking to avoid this this year and start hit the ground running?
Well, clearly we've gone and signed 2 top-class strikers for this level in Jamie Taylor and Jamie Slabber. That was identified, we felt, as our main issue. We asked the supporters to come in and help with that, which they've done. Obviously we've got a younger, athletic fullback in Mitchell Nelson, who I thought again over the 2 games showed up particularly well today. So, probably scoring goals. If we'd have scored our chances last year, we would have done a lot better.
Okay, thanks, Dos.
You're welcome.